Good morning, beloveds. I'm running wicked behind today, so let's get this done. All right, it is July 26th. Our title is God Fills All Space, and our author is Christina Knox-Walthall, published in the Daily Inspiration from 1985, which is Daily Inspiration for Better Living from the Universal Foundation of Better Living. All right. God fills all space. There is only one presence and power in the entire universe. God, the good, the omnipotent. God created all space. The same God of love who made our planet made all planets and stars. The same God created all people in its image and likeness. There will be no peace until there is love. Through the power of God's love active within all persons, our world is blessed in perfect peace. Peace begins with me. I let the peace and love of God flow from my heart to enfold and bless the world. Your peace, O loving Spirit, your peace in our world and affairs, in our relations with all nations. Let your peace permeate our entire consciousness. In the name of Jesus Christ, let us be unified in peace and open ourselves into an outpouring of love, light, and comfort in the entire world. All of space is filled with the same loving and protecting Spirit of God. Let us trust this loving Spirit within all people. Let us know that it is everywhere present. And she ends it with the quote, "Love thee one another," John 15:12. Okay, so she starts off with I'm going to say argument. It's not an argument. The statement that God is all there is. That the only thing there is God. That God is the only power. God is the only presence. God is all there is. That means that everything that we look around and look at is made from one source, which is God. And it is God of love, the God of love. The only power in the universe is God, and God is love, okay? Which is the only power in the universe. We have made some interesting choices, but the good news is because we have made interesting choices, we can choose again, all right? And then she goes into a treatment, which is an excellent treatment about stating what we are. And that is the point of the realization statement. The realization statement is not where we wish for things. The realization statement in treatment is where we state the truth. And we state the truth with a capital T. And we have done the work and we have come into alignment with. And so what she's saying is, look, peace is at the center of us. Let it fill us. Let it flow from us. Let it flow into everything that we are and everything that we do. Okay, well, that is the truth. The truth is that at the center of us is peace, because peace is a quality of God. God is what we are made from. Therefore, peace is a quality of us. And so she's like, all right, this is what it is. So that is what the realization statement is for. Whatever it is that you want already exists in the mind of God. What we are doing is coming into alignment with the mind of God so that we can bring it into material form, into demonstration. And what she's got, yeah, I mean, it's a big one. It's a big one. World peace is absolutely a big one. But what she is doing is she's stating, look, these are the ways that peace can come into our world. Through our relations, through our business dealings, through us. And the truth is, the only way for peace to come into the world is through each of us. We each have to do our part. When we are peaceful, then our relationships are more peaceful. When our relationships are more peaceful, then people that we are in relationship have the space to breathe, and then they can work on their peace. And that's how it spreads. You know, it literally starts and ends with ourselves. That's why when practitioners treat, they're not treating you. They are treating themselves about you. They are treating their knowing of you. And they are holding the space until you can hold that knowing of yourself. So, It all begins and ends. That's why when I talk about the heavenly mindset, it begins and ends with you. So, that's what she's saying. So it's kind of a mini treatment because she starts off with the statement, there's one. We're made in that image. Therefore, we are part of that one. And that one flows through us. See how she did that? Little treatment right there. So, there is only one presence and power in the entire universe. That's how she starts off. There will be no peace until there is love. Through the power of God's love active in all persons, our world is blessed with perfect peace. So she knows for us to have peace, everybody's got to play. Everybody's got to play. Peace begins with me. I let the peace and love of God flow through my heart to enfold and bless the world. It starts with me. It starts with you. So, and then, in our world and affairs, in our relationships with all nations, let your peace just flow through our entire consciousness. In the name of Jesus Christ, let us be unified. Why not activate the Christ consciousness? Because if you want to find peace, the Christ consciousness is a great way to do it. You want to activate the Christ consciousness, you do it with love. And open ourselves to the outpouring of love, light, and comfort upon the whole world. So she's saying here, all there is God. The peace of God exists within us. The peace of God starts with us. We let it flow out into the world, and we let it suffuse everything, permeate everything. Our affairs, our world, our dealings, our relationships, and we start on the small level and we let it flow up into the big level. We start in the macro and flow into the micro. All of space is filled with the same loving, protective spirit of God. Let us trust this spirit within all people. Let us know that it is everywhere present. The mission today, should we choose to accept it, is to trust that the living spirit actually exists in all people. I wouldn't even limit it to that. Absolutely. The loving spirit exists in all living beings. All living beings. All right. When we can know that, when we can look around and see God everywhere looking back at us, we're on the way. We're on the way. So remember that your peace gives other people space to create their peace. That is one of the reasons why it starts at home. It starts at home. It starts with you. It starts with you. When you become peaceful, the world becomes that much more peaceful. You carry that peace out into the world and it spreads. All right? So, I commend to you the mission today. Trust the loving spirit exists in each person. Now, that does not mean that you have to stick around if they're behaving badly. You just have to know that they are spirit and know who they are and know that they are a choice, and you can do it from a safe distance, all right? Don't ever put yourself in harm's way just to see the loving spirit of God within somebody. You can do it from a safe distance. I don't ever want to give you a mission that would put you in some kind of danger, all right? Okay, so that is the mission today. The other mission is the same one I give you every day. Do something loving for yourself, do something kind for yourself, do something compassionate for yourself, whatever that looks like. Meditating on peace is a great way to start. Looking for God everywhere you see, that's a great way to start. Is that the most loving, kind, and compassionate thing you can do? Maybe. Doesn't have to be, but it's a good one. But taking a deep breath before you speak, that is loving, kind, and compassionate. Taking a nap, taking a break, taking a walk, saying yes to something that pushes you a little out of your comfort zone, saying no to something that just really drains you. All right? Eating dessert first. Yep. Don't save the good stuff. Burn the nice candles, write the nice notebooks, read the fun books and serious books. Listen to the amazing music. All of that is loving, kind, and compassionate for yourself. I also remind you that no matter what is going on in the world, you deserve joy. Joy is a quality of God, just like peace is a quality of God. Therefore, it is a quality of you. Please, no matter what is going on in your life, no matter what is going on in the world, make room for joy in your life. Okay? And some days that is the most loving, kind, and compassionate thing you can do. Make room for joy. Okay. The rest of the suggestions are easy. Do something to engage your mind and your body, whatever that looks like today. There were a lot of push-ups in my life this morning. Please drink plenty of water. Hydration is super important. It is still really hot. We may not be hitting the triple digits actual temperature. Feels like it's a different story, but it is still really hot here. Please, and wherever you are, drink plenty of fluids. Brain works better when it is well hydrated. I also encourage you, as I always do, to get that early in your day bright light. That 5 or 10 minutes of that light between 7 and 9 in the morning does wonders for your hormonal rhythm. You'll have more energy during the day. You'll sleep better at night. If you get up before the sun does, artificial light will help too. 5-10 minutes bright blue light. You can buy a sun lamp that simulates that. They use it for people who've been diagnosed with seasonal affect disorder. Yes, it's called SAD for a reason. So, that's an option as well. All right. Yes. And then, as always, open the windows of your soul. Allow the breath of heaven to remind you you do live in heaven right here, right now. It's all around us all the time. What our author today, Knox-Walthall, Christina, I think, was talking about. That's what she's talking about. When we open the windows of our soul and we look around and we recognize that it is all God. There is nothing else that exists. It is all God. We will move through the world differently. So that's what Ernest is talking about. When we open the windows of our soul and look around and go, oh, it's all God. Then we can learn to create the mindset, the heavenly mindset. And heaven ceases to be a place we have to get to and becomes any place we are. I mean, why wouldn't you want to live in heaven now? Where we go after we shed this mortal body, that's a completely different story. Why wouldn't you want to create heaven now? So, how do you do that? Open the windows of your soul. Take a look around and recognize that it's all God. See the godlings looking back at you. See the godling looking back at you when you look in the mirror. Create the heavenly mindset. Create that state of consciousness. And let me tell you, when you learn to do it for yourself, nobody can take it away from you. Nobody can take it away from you. Absolutely. It is a superpower. And you come pre-installed with it. It is part of the Christ consciousness. And the password to activate that is love. As our trusty author today said. All right. So, yep. And you could always take Emma's advice. Look for the good and praise it. Gratitude will get you everywhere. Trust me. It works. It works. So try it. Especially if you're in a little bit, crabby. Start counting your good. It's like, how you count sheep to fall asleep? Well, count your gratitudes. That's a good way to fall asleep. All right. We are Creative Life Spiritual Center, Creative Life Spark. I'm the running Rev Ryan on the social medias that I am on. I encourage you to follow all of that, just to see what we're up to. And then, if you want to know what we're up to for sure, email info@creativelife.org. That gets you on the Constant Contact. The Constant Contact, it comes out once a week, and the hot links are hot. Like if you want to go to our Soul Session playlist, you can scroll down. There's a click here now. It will take you right to the Soul Session playlist on the YouTube channel. So try it. You might like it. All right. I guess I'm at the part where I get to encourage you to have a great day, a wondrous day, a fantastic day, a magical day, an enchanted day, a wonderful day, an awesome day, a kindness day, a peaceful day, a practicing the peace day, an activating the love day, a let the peace flow, let the love flow day, a consistent day, a compassionate day, a consciousness day, a good day. And if that is too much pressure, simply have a day. You are enough, just as you are. You are a beloved child of God, a brilliant light, a divine spark. You are spirit in motion. You are God in action. And as I have said multiple times today, you are a godling in whom God is well pleased and well represented. All right? Know the truth of your being. You want to know peace? Explore the truth of your being. You want to know peace? Figure out who you are. Not who people have told you you are, who you actually are. Know in whose image you have been made. All right? Okay. Reverend David should be on around 5 p.m. with you. I should be back with you around 9 a.m. Take care of yourself. Know that you are loved, and I will see you next time.